Let me ask you something uncomfortable but brutally honest. Why is it that some people can study for 14 hours a day and not just survive, but actually thrive, while most people can't even focus for more than 30 minutes without feeling drained, distracted, or defeated? It's not just about discipline. It's not motivation. It's not even about intelligence. It's about hacking the biology and psychology of your brain and body, scientifically, strategically, and yes, almost like a superhuman. You've been lied to. You've been told to just work hard, just stay consistent, take breaks every 30 minutes, use Pomodoro, or the famous spaced repetition. But here's the ugly truth. Those are surface-level tactics. If you're still using those basic, outdated methods in 2025, you're already at a disadvantage. Why? Because the game has changed. And the people who know how to reprogram their brain chemistry, they're the ones winning. Let me explain. Your brain is not a machine. It's a chemical battlefield. Every minute you're studying, dopamine, acetylcholine, cortisol, adenosine, they're all fighting to either sharpen your focus or shut you down. If you don't control them, they will control you. And that's when you start feeling foggy, tired, bored, unmotivated. But what if you could flip the switch? What if you could manipulate your neurochemistry the way elite performers do? 5 scientific hacks exist that allow you to not only study longer, but study with clarity, energy, and firepower that seems inhuman. But here's the twist. None of this requires expensive tools. Just brutal awareness, timing, and precision habits. Let me give you a metaphor. Imagine trying to study with your brain on default settings. It's like trying to run Windows 95 on modern software. Lagging, crashing, freezing. Now, imagine upgrading your system, flashing a new BIOS, optimizing your RAM, unlocking your processing potential. That's what this is. We're not giving you tips. We're giving you a neuro upgrade. And yes, 14 hours of study per day is possible. Not only possible, it becomes your new normal. Because when you apply these hacks, your body adapts, your brain rewires, and your willpower becomes irrelevant, because now it's your default state. We're going to tap into biological priming, trick your body into peak state hours. Neurochemical anchoring, trigger focus like a Pavlovian response. Ultradian rhythm synchronization, study with your brain's natural cycles, not against them. Environment engineering, manipulate your surroundings to hypnotize your mind into deep focus. And finally, deliberate dopamine deprivation. Use boredom as a nuclear weapon for super concentration. And this isn't theory. These are proven, lab-backed, performance-enhancing tactics used by memory champions, military operatives, and yes, even students who top the world. But I must warn you, once you understand how to use these hacks, there's no going back. You'll see how weak your old routines were. You'll realize just how much potential you were wasting every single day. So if you're ready to rewire your brain, destroy distraction, and unlock superhuman levels of study stamina, then stay with me. Because what you're about to learn will change the way you work forever. Hack 1. Biological priming. Study when your brain wants to win. Most people try to force productivity at random times. That's like swimming upstream. You're wasting energy, fighting biology. Instead, you must align your study blocks with your brain's peak performance hours. Science shows your brain goes through 3 biological peaks in a day. 1. First peak, about 90 to 120 minutes after waking up. 2. Second peak, mid to late afternoon, around 2 to 5 p.m. 3. Third phase, a calm, focus-friendly phase in the late evening, if not exhausted. These are driven by cortisol levels, body temperature, and circadian rhythm. You need to place your most intense learning tasks, like memorizing, solving, writing, inside these windows. Don't waste them scrolling your phone or reviewing easy notes. This alone can make your 4 hours of work feel like 10. Once you prime your day this way, you'll enter flow faster, fatigue slower, and literally feel your mind slicing through information like a laser. Hack 2. Neurochemical anchoring. Train your brain to enter deep focus on command. Ever wondered why a certain song or smell brings back vivid memories instantly? That's neurochemical anchoring. You can use this exact principle to train your brain to enter deep focus on autopilot. Here's how. Pick a unique, non-distracting instrumental track. Now every time you start a deep study session, play that exact same track, in the same seat, at the same time of day. Over 3 to 5 sessions, your brain will associate the sound, time, and posture with intense focus. Eventually, even when you don't feel like studying, just playing the track will flip your brain into work mode. It's pure conditioning, just like athletes who hear the whistle and instantly activate. This builds a focus reflex. It bypasses willpower. You're not motivating yourself anymore. You're just triggering a habit loop directly in your nervous system. Hack 3. Ultradian rhythm synchronization. Study in 90-minute sprints. Rest like a machine. Most people break their brain because they ignore their brain's cycle. The brain operates in ultradian rhythms, which are 90-minute energy waves. After about 90 minutes of effort, your mental performance nosedives. Here's the fix. Set your timer. Work 90 minutes with full intensity, then stop. Rest 20 to 30 minutes. Get up, move, breathe deeply, no screens. Then hit the next 90-minute sprint. This cycle allows your brain to reset neurochemicals like dopamine and acetylcholine, which are crucial for memory and attention. Trying to push through when your rhythm dips will only make you slower, foggier, and lazier over time. Your goal is maximum learning per hour, not just sitting at your desk like a statue. Synchronizing with ultradian rhythms will double your energy, improve retention, and make those 14 hours feel light. Hack 4. Environment engineering. Turn your room into a focus trap. Willpower is fragile. If your environment tempts you, you've already lost. That's why you need to rig your surroundings so that distraction becomes impossible. Step 1. Remove temptation. Block sights. Keep your phone in another room. Turn your desk into a minimalist war zone. Just your tools, nothing else. Dim the lights slightly to signal your brain it's focus time. Step 2. Add focus cues. A study lamp, a certain chair, a scent diffuser. These cues become anchors. Your brain starts to recognize this place equals deep work. Over time, you won't even feel tempted to scroll. The space itself will pressure you to perform. You're not studying in your room anymore. You're stepping into a performance chamber. Top achievers don't rely on will. They design their environment to trap them in productivity. Hack 5. Deliberate dopamine deprivation. Use boredom to build nuclear focus. This is the hack almost nobody talks about. And it's the most dangerous weapon in your arsenal: boredom. In today's world, your brain is constantly overfed with dopamine. Reels, notifications, clicks, snacks. This kills your motivation for hard tasks like studying. Here's what you do. Create dopamine contrast. For the first 30 to 60 minutes of your day, do nothing stimulating. No music, no social media, no talking, just silence, stretching, maybe journaling. This resets your brain's dopamine baseline. Then, when you finally open your book or tablet, your brain sees study as the most interesting thing around. Focus feels easier, time slows down, you become locked in. It's like water after thirst. Boredom is the hunger that makes focus taste good. Use it, don't fear it. Bonus hack. Cognitive fuel cycling. Eat for focus, not just energy. What if I told you your brain fog isn't from overthinking, but from what you eat before you study? Here's the truth. Your nutrition controls your cognition, and 90% of students are unknowingly sabotaging their focus by eating the wrong way. Enter cognitive fuel cycling, a method that rotates the type of fuel your brain runs on based on your study goals. Here's how it works. Before deep work, math, reading, writing, eat low-carb, high-fat, protein-rich meals. Why? This keeps insulin stable and activates ketones, which boost brain energy and focus for hours. Think eggs, nuts, Greek yogurt, black coffee. Before creative or discussion-based work, have a small carb boost like fruit or oats. Why? Glucose helps with verbal fluency and idea generation, but too much makes you sluggish. Avoid heavy processed or sugary meals right before study. They spike your blood sugar and crash your focus. You'll feel sleepy, lazy, distracted. This is next level. You're not just feeding your body, You're fueling your mind with strategic chemistry. Once you unlock this, your energy becomes predictable. No crashes, no fog, just razor-sharp focus. Now you know the truth. You've just unlocked 6 brutally effective, science-backed hacks to study for 14 hours a day like a superhuman and still stay sharp, motivated, and mentally alive. But here's what I want to know from you. Which of these hacks are you already using? Which one are you going to try first, starting today? Or better yet, do you have a weird or unique study ritual that works insanely well for you? Drop it in the comments. Let's build a vault of powerful focus tools together, because there are 2 kinds of people watching this. 1, those who scroll on and stay stuck in the same old habits. 2, and those who actually try these hacks and feel their brain rewire within days. If you're the second kind, welcome to the 1% Club. Now go make your brain terrifyingly productive and tell us how it feels. We're listening.